Hello everyone! So today is the first cooking class ever of St. George's School, and this is
Julia.
My name is Veronica, and we will teach you how to do a tiramisu. So, the materials we'll use for doing the tiramisu are pretty simple. They are 2 bowls, a small one, and the other one a bit bigger. Okay, we'll explain when we will use them later.
Okay, then we will also use a batter. In this case, this one is an electric one, but if you use a manual one, it's okay. Okay, so now we are going to explain the ingredients.
Yes. So first of all, we need 2 eggs. Okay, just 2 of them.
Then we will need 500 grams of mascarpone cheese, in this case 2 bowls.
Yep. Then we need a cake base. It looks like that. You can buy it in any supermarket nearby.
Then we'll use cream. We don't have like the exact quantity because it depends on the texture, so we will later explain.
Yep. Now then, just 2 spoons of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. We'll not use all of that. We'll just need 2. We'll explain when to use them later on.
And finally, we will use the cocoa, and we will explain you later the quantity.
So let's start.
I'm ashamed by the lies and the worthless games, but the wine and the night made me feel okay. No other you.
So, step 1. Get your hair together. So, the first thing you gotta do for a tiramisu is wash your hands. That's true.
I know. So
I'll do it. The second step is to take your bowls and separate the 2 eggs. Julia will show you how to do it.
The 2 bowls.
Yep. I'll give you the 2 eggs. I'm useless at this, so she'll do it. You're welcome.
Okay. So you need to be very careful for this step. Okay, so now we are going to separate the white part from the yolk of the egg. First of all, we carefully break the egg and throw all the white part in the bowl. Carefully, that the yolk doesn't fall. Then we pass the yolk to the other egg so that all the white part falls into the bowl. Okay? Carefully. And then, when we have the yolk separated, we throw it in the small pot. Yeah. And then we repeat the same procedure.
Okay, so now what we need to do is mix the white part of the egg. We don't touch the yellow part, the yolk, just so far. And we need to take our, just say it,
Batter.
the batter, the electric one, but you can do it with a manual one. Okay, so we put the batter. Okay, we check that it's not very fast because we'll not have any more of egg. And we mix it. If you see that it takes too long, you just increase the speed and you need to do it until, so this procedure you need to do it until you see that it is a mass, not a liquid. So we'll do it a bit more. Done. Okay, so now that we have finished with this part, with the white part of the egg, as you can see, we'll go on and do the yolk of the egg, the yellow part, okay? What we need to do, if you remember, we said to have, we'll use 2 spoons of sugar. That's the right moment to use them. Only one of them, although. So we take a big spoon and we'll take sugar from this big jar, okay? Pretty much like this, as you can see. Okay? And we pour it in this little bowl with the yellow part of the egg. Good. So now what we need to do is to get this yellow part to mix with the sugar so that it looks like one same homogeneous substance. Okay, so that we don't see the parts of the sugar. Okay, so I'll do it now. It doesn't take too long, but it does require strength. Just kidding, it does not. But it doesn't look too tasty, but it will be once it's done. So now you can see a mass like that. Okay. What you need to do is squish and hear the sugar pop in the bowl. Okay, so we'll do it for about a minute, so the sugar disappears and we can't see the little particles of it. Okay.
I'm ashamed by the lies and the worthless games, but the wine and the night.
Okay, so as I told, we go on squishing the sugar, and you probably cannot hear it in the video, but it does pop. So you will hear it in real life if you try to do it at home.
Okay, so now we are going to mix the mascarpone cheese with the white part of the egg. Okay. As the mascarpone cheese is very difficult to mix with the white part of the egg, we are going to pour it little by little. Okay, so first we are just going to put half of the mascarpone cheese. Yeah, like this. And then with the batter, slowly we are going to mix it. Be careful because it's difficult to mix. Yeah. So be careful, you won't pour everything all over the place. And as you can see, it's getting a different texture. Okay, so now we do the same procedure with the second pot. Okay. So, as we did before, half of the cheese and here. Okay.
So, let's find out how is it going.
Well,
Stop. Wait a minute. Okay, so now that Julia is done with the difficult part of this, we'll go on and mix some cream to what she's done, okay? And the yolk of the egg, my god. Okay, so the yellow part of the egg, the white one, and some cream. Let's do it. Okay, so now I mix it all up. Let's try not to. Yeah. Okay, that's very easy. It doesn't. It's not a long process, as you can see. It is already going there. Oopsie. Okay, we can add some power. Make it even more solid. Now it's a bit liquid. Okay. We go on doing rounds. Round and round and round. Okay. So guys, as you remember, we said that the cream, it depends on how all this looks, okay? So as you can see, it is a bit solid already, and you don't need to add more of the cream, because if not it will be too liquid and it will not absorb correctly into the cake base, okay, which we will show how to do later on. So I used like a quarter of this, and it does look enough. If you make it for a bigger company, and you have more of this mass, you'll need to use a bit more. So, but you just look that it looks solid, not very liquid. But you still need to add it, remember that, okay? Okay, so now we're going to explain how to do the final step, which is applying the cream to the cake base and then adding some cocoa on top of it. We will leave the tiramisu, which will be already done by then, in the fridge the whole night, yeah, and tomorrow we will taste it, okay? So now let's do the cream part. Okay, so I take one of the cake bases, okay, and we'll put it in a round plate. And now Julia,
with a spoon, I'm going to take the cream. Yeah,
let's come here,
Yeah.
so everyone can see.
And then we're going to start to apply. You have to be very careful because you need to distribute the cream correctly.
You need to see, you'll have 3 layers of cream. So all the cream you've got in the bowl, you need to distribute it correctly in between the 3 layers.
So now this would be a layer of cream.
Yeah, that's the first layer. Can you take it?
Yeah.
So now I take the second piece of the cake. Okay.
Carefully.
Yep. Take it careful because it can break. And we put it just on top of it. Okay. So now we do the second layer, and we repeat the same procedure as we did for the first one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we finished the second.
The second layer. Be careful. It can slip. Please, we'll try not to do that. And now we apply the last, the third layer, which will be the final one. Okay? Like this. Okay?
Perfect.
Perfect. If perfection existed, it would be this cake. Okay? So I'll take this, and Julia will apply the rest of the cream on top of the top layer. Okay, Julia. So finally the last step.
Yeah.
Is mixing the cocoa and the second spoon of sugar, okay? So how much of cocoa? Just go with the flow, how much you want. Depends. If you want to have a sweeter taste, you put less cocoa, because this cocoa is pure cocoa, not the one they sell in Mercadona. So it is
good.
Yeah, but it has
Quality.
but it has a bit of strong taste. So we'll just need this much, okay? We'll put it in a bowl.
So remember, not too much.
Yeah.
More.
Okay. So we'll leave this here, and let's make it it's a big spoon, remember, but we're just too lazy to take a big spoon, so we'll make it two small ones. Let's make it 3.
Yeah.
A little bit tastier. Okay. So now we mix this bit of cocoa with the sugar. Okay. We mix it so it's the same. It looks the same. Okay. It will never look the same because it's too different, but so that we don't see the white of the sugar, we just see the cocoa.
Brown.
Yeah. Okay, so it should look like this.
Just a little bit.
We need to put these on the cake. For doing that, you can either do it manually, which is by applying this to the cake with small and sharp movements, or if you have one, it's a special thing for the cakes in which you can apply the cocoa mixed with the sugar, and by doing this movement, I'll show them like this. Okay, so the cocoa will be proportionally applied to all the cake. Okay, so now we'll show how to do it.
Let's go.
Julia, if it's okay with you,
I will hold it.
she will hold the cake, and I will apply the cocoa to the cake. Okay, so I've got this here. I take a spoon of cocoa, okay, and I put it here, and I start moving, okay. And now what we will do, I'll just And now what we'll do is, as remember, we've got the sides which are still white, and what we'll do is blow the red. Okay, so you've got a bit, and you go to the side, okay, squish.
Okay, so now we've got the cake here with the sides.
And it's done. It's perfect now, finally. And what we will do now is put it in the fridge for one night, and tomorrow we'll see the results.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's do it.
Okay. Okay, so now we are putting the cake in the fridge. And we are going to leave it all the night. Ta-da!
Best tiramisu ever.
Cheesecake.
Very good, girl.
Frigida? Mariel algo. In English.
Delicious.
What is good?
Very good.
Maria?
It's delicious.
Very good con Diego Juan, very good.
Very good.
The cake was awesome.
Excellent. And the seguida
Incredible. Epic.
and the juice also.
Means quality 10.
Y excellent dopo per te, perché lo dico.